What is happening, y'all? Welcome on back. So, on to the garden we go. Is there anything over here? Looks like a little... What we got going on? I was gonna... Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Just fell off. Wait a minute. Did I not... Was there another body down there? Let's get the skin. Where are we here? Wait a minute. Is this?
Yeah.
It is. I'll be damned. I spent so much time down here, and all I needed all along was just a quick grenade, and I could have made it to the garden. Funny how that is, right?
Closer. We have waited so long.
Let me get a manual save here, because I may check out multiple endings here. Depends on the outcome.
Well, this is it, I guess. Feels very different from the last time I left Galawain's tusks. And now, without solace, there's no reason for me to ever come back. Feels more like an ending to me, but as you say.
Please, be honest with us, Marius. Are you going to be alright?
I'll be fine. It's not like I have any more childhood homes that can be destroyed.
Solace is gone, but its people aren't. You're still here, and we're still with you. Not to spoil the moment with good news, but I doubt the rest of the island has been quiet while we've been looking for the garden. Things have only gotten more tense since Fjord, and the Steel Garrote probably hasn't been doing us any favors on that front.
Especially when they're led by a woman who doesn't seem interested in staying dead. Not to mention, after we take care of the Envoy's little god problem, we'll still have an empire bearing down on us. We should be so lucky.
Can't say I'm too excited about just walking into the garden. I grew up learning I needed to protect that place, but it never felt like more than a children's tale to me.
I hear you. This island is weird enough when all we have to worry about are vengeful plans and soul-altering corruption.
Am I the only one who's looking forward to the garden? We're pioneers, stepping into the great unknown, a land of mystery.
We have to remember to love them in spite of their lack of proper enthusiasm, dearie.
Can you imagine? An untouched spiritual wilderness just waiting for us. I have a theory about the garden, or a warning, depending on how you want to look at it. Sapadal has been imprisoned a long time. The garden will be a reflection of their dreams, their nightmares, their madness.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw visions or hallucinations, and not even the fun kind. Anytime, darling.
Before we go any further, I have to ask you something. You told the Inquisitor that you intend to free Sapadal, set them loose upon the world. Is that still the plan? For once, I'm all out of ideas. Anyone else?
I'm a soldier. I prefer leaving these decisions to people like you, but if you're asking for input, I don't entirely disagree with Ludwig on this. She may be a monster, but she's not the only one the Living Lands has seen. Sapadal could render this whole island as barren as the tusks in a fit of anger.
Sapadal caused the Dream Scourge. All of this pain. I don't think I can forgive that. Especially after seeing Iancu. I just can't let that go.
Think of what we could learn from Sapadal. Perhaps there's a way we can keep everyone alive.
Sapadal is responsible for the spiritual health of the Living Lands, and the island has suffered for it. No matter what the Inquisitor said, I don't believe there's a... Good. Remember, we're stepping into a realm. There's no telling how long we'll be gone.
Not a chance. We're a crew now. Marius?
I told you I'd be with you till the end. What about you, Giada?
You're not going into the garden without me. I have to see this with my own eyes. Yatsli, if you feel like running back to Quilici, now would be the time. No one would think less of you.
And tell Quilici that I missed out on the most exciting part.
Fair weather or foul?
I plan on wandering the garden whether I'm traveling with you or not.
Agreed. I'm not waiting in camp while the rest of you have all the fun.
Well, let's go then.
All right. Any final upgrades that I can get? I need some glasswood branches. I can make 3. I don't think I can make that much dragonhide. Oh, here we go. I mean, I'm really
Another way through.
hoping that the Dream Scourge is because she's imprisoned. Like, with her imprisoned, you know, the rot, how she was saying, the rot, it just, you know, boils over. That's the hope here, as we free Sapadal, and she's like, fucking finally. And the first thing she does, she's like, alright, Dream Scourge is gone, fixing up everything. Everybody lives happily ever after. That's probably not going to be what happens, but that is the hope. And if it's easy enough to just reload a save and take a different decision, I will. And we'll get a chance to see what both endings would look like.
Let's finish this. That's done? Who's hungry?
I think this...
I see the disciple has found his way into the cell.
No. Clarion Steel. We know this voice. Why is she here?
I would strike you down for that. Unfortunately, I can use you.
Out. Out. Her voice pierces our skin.
Look at this place. A quagmire of your parasite's worst instincts. Can you even begin to grasp the forces that you tamper with? Apparently, I missed. The situation is worse than I perceived. Do you think you're special? Do you believe you can hold dominion over when even the collective fury of the real gods could only confine the sniveling creature to this wasteland? You suspected. Then you must have understood why.
It is true. She twists the knife. The seas run red with memory.
In time, the gods felt the wretched powers seeping through this land. Its madness would consume us all if it was not contained. Chaos threatens us all. We will ensure order prevails. A pity that it's far. Of course, the poor goddess, worshipping the very thing that's obscene. We could not excise the rot and spare the roots that nourished it. You dare claim the domain of the gods is trivial? Mind your tongue. Your blasphemy strains my patience.
Why does our prison not protect us? Help us! Silence her!
Listen to its tantrum. Aedyr is the only thing holding back the tide. Then they will keep applying the rod until it understands. But there is still time. You can succeed where Ludwig failed. Face your false god and end its reign of terror.
What do you think she would do if I just whipped it out and started peeing on the statue?
Very well. But I will not stand by. You should have thought more carefully. Let this be.
I never thought I'd learn of the godless's fate from their killer.
That's it. From now on, I pray to no god.
I think I got the sarcophagus key. No, hang on, it wants me to come down. Water deep enough to swim somewhere? I don't see anything else down here. Drop down there. I can go up this. Wait, no. No. Can I come down this way? Yeah, okay. Getting a little mixed up.
Thing moved. I wish there was something evidence.
That one's for my godless homies.
What is that? I know that place, right?
Oh, it's fucking with all of our heads.
Oh no. No. Why is this? They're dead. Like it just happened. Like I remember.
This is the moment I found you, bundled and crying, while our parents died.
Viate. You're not here. You can't be here.
I am dead, Viate, from the Dream Scourge. We are in the garden. As strange as this seems, it is normal here. What I am now is much better than what I was becoming then. That much is certain.
I have faced this already. Why force me to do it again?
A welcome reunion, if you ask me. You know where we are. This is my memory. When everyone died, and I found you back in your tent. How much of this do you remember? I can't tell from your eyes.
We dealt with Razvan. He got what was coming to him.
I have as much closure as I'm going to get. I am part of this land's god now. A dream of the land.
Were you always such a blessed a poet? Or is that a death thing?
Sapadal wants to understand. They know your envoy very well, but not the people next to them.
I have what I needed. We dealt with Razvan. We avenged our parents' deaths.
Then maybe it was I who needed to speak with my Viate. With a clear mind this time. Even when we were children, you kept me alive, first by needing my protection, and then by being who you turned out to be. When you left Solace, it was like I lost more than my best friend. I lost my need to live.
I know. And I'm not sure I'll ever live that down. I don't think I know how.
You've always done everything you could to survive. It's time for you to learn how to live.
So, what do we do now?
They're right, Viate. This lava flows directly between us.
We've both been through so much. But I can see that it's all behind us now. Just another thing we've survived after all this time.
A fine way to put it. I see it too. You've come a long way from that scared boy who refused to wear shoes for fear a bug might crawl out of it.
That was you, Nimdut. Look at my feet. Shoes. Kamayu.
Get out of here. Hike up your waistline and go talk to a god. They'll be waiting.
Well, it was...
I wonder if there's going to be one for everybody, because I never got a side quest for those two.
With all this.
Take care of my little friend, Envoy. He needs you more than he'll say.
Not safe. That was a close one.
Because I'd imagine Giada's would have to do with their parents. And then Yahtzee, maybe the fire? I don't know. Yahtzee didn't really seem particularly scarred by anything. I mean, she was physically scarred by the fire, but you know what I mean.
What a massacre.
Oh, 2,300. $87. Let me see. 1887 times 2, 2239. So I do think out. Get there. I'm better off just staying in this. Big crit. Power attacks cause larger hit reactions. It would just, I would stagger stuff more effectively. No, I think 15 crit damage and then 10 attack damage and 20 crit damage is probably the play here. There's a thingy somewhere.
I recognize this. It belongs to Tama.
This room, it looks just like Tama's. Tama. No. No. I dealt with this. We stood at his memorial together. What is this, envoy? This is your god's prison, not mine. I can't tell. I can't focus on his face. His features keep blurring, changing. Then what am I looking at? I know it's him, but I don't recognize him as the Tama I knew. It's like he keeps changing in front of me. Does that make sense? That's the problem. I can't picture him anymore. I used to remember his face so clearly from that night. His rigid jaw, the way his eyes crinkled at the corners. He was in pain, but trying to hide it. I did. You know, it never occurred to me how much he would have hated that. But this Tama's more than that. All his moments at once, joy, sadness, anger, heartbreak, stomachache. Everything from the handful of years that I knew him and the decades before we'd met. He's almost a stranger. Yeah, it is. All this time I kept him frozen in his worst moment. When he was suffering and when I failed him. But now that I see him as more, it's like he's free of that. You're right. I am. It's like you said. His memory is no longer a burden. For the longest, I was afraid to let go of this moment, like I'd be letting him go if I did. Now I see I was just holding on to something that was weighing us both down. Me too. I never thought I'd meet someone I respect the way I respected Tama. But you've made some tough calls, and you've kept your head and your heart in the right place. So whatever comes next, I'm with you until the end. Now let's go find this guy. When we reach them, what do you... I suspect you're right. Let's end this.
Yeah, I don't know what I would get for the other two. Said maybe something involving I mean, well, for Giada, it's got to be her parents. That's the only thing that would make sense to me. Honestly, doesn't have seriously burdensome trauma, from what I can tell. See, was I supposed to just go this way? It looks like I could open the door right there. Wait, there's one more. Yeah. The one was easy enough. It was just dangling right here. Let me look around. Do I see vines anywhere? Oh, I'm done.
What, like it's hard? Got some?
That's one. One was above. Almost through the hole. The last one's got to be over here somewhere. I think there's some treasure back here, and if I want to get it, I gotta find the... I think I gotta find the 3 things before I go diving through the water. Let's look for vines. There we go. Wayfinder, one-handed melee unique. A full combo attack deals high stun to nearby enemies, greatly increase the distance traveled during a power attack. It's kind of cool. I haven't used a full combo deals high stun. Try it out. I like the idea of it, like, ooh, yeah, like a super Russian spear. That's kind of cool. Yeah, that's some serious distance. Like I said, I'll try it. Give it a chance. I want to get through this up to like where Sapadal is ahead, and that's where we'll wrap up this episode. Let's be finishing with exploration of the garden.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Or am I going mad?
Well, this is definitely your trauma.
What is the meaning of this? It can't be real. This is an illusion. A joke. Tell me we're both seeing the same thing. But worse. So much worse. Why am I cursed to see this again? Why does the memory follow me wherever I go? They have a sick sense of humor. Whoever is responsible, I'm tired of the bullshit. Step forward and answer for yourself, coward.
Godlike of Sapadal, long have we awaited you.
Finally, you've come home.
It's not just me, right? The plants are talking.
Oh my gods. They're alive?
Greetings.
What do you think you're doing?
Giada Castel, welcome.
Wait, you know me? How do you know me?
For centuries, our whispers filled the silence. Then we heard your mother's call.
My mother? You heard her?
She reached out to us, using the tool you now carry.
But that would have been years ago. The first time she used the phantasmal focus. The only time she used it.
We heard, and Sapadal answered, saying in a great voice, "We are here. You have found us."
But when Sapadal speaks, the living lands trembles. The voice of a god can be a terrible thing.
We feel her pain like initials carved in our bark. She needs answers only we can give.
What exactly happened to my parents? Tell me, please. I need to know.
Sapadal wanted to be heard, and in so doing, twisted your family in body and soul, broke them into a more suitable shape.
Sapadal does not know the limits of their strength. Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made? Do you have any idea what my life has been since your little mistake?
After the incident, your parents were like us, and we took pity, so we helped them move on, as they wanted.
In the end, they thought only of you, their pride, and their love.
That's it. That's really it. The answer I've been searching for all these years. Sapadal destroyed my family. I don't hold you responsible. I don't even know if I hold Sapadal responsible. Your god has the intelligence of a scatterbrained goat, but that isn't their fault. It's simply how they came into being. Indulge me a moment. I've been waiting a long time for this. One final question, spirits. What is this? Why are you trying to ruin my life again? Is this your way of haunting me? What is it you want?
Not to be pedantic, but that was 4 questions.
We want to apologize on Sapadal's behalf.
Oh, man.
And for the part we played in your sorrow.
They want to apologize. I came to the garden for answers, not to offer forgiveness. Easier said than done. Damn it. I can't believe I'm about to say this. Sapadal has been trapped here for millennia. Alone. Confused. Screaming into the void for anyone who will listen. When they heard the voice of a stranger, they overreacted. How can I hold that against you? Apology accepted.
Thank you, Giada. And thank you, Godlike,
Surprisingly mature,
for bringing
Giada.
her all this way.
The time has come for you to find your patron, as you were meant to.
Even a god can learn to regret.
Sapadal wishes to be understood, as all mortals do. Seen, as all mortals are. What you see is the truth, glimpsed through their eyes, and they wish to share it. Our purpose draws to... May the living land...
Goodbye.
Give her space, dearie. Giada will speak more when she's ready.
On the bones. Cool. Yeah, I'll take that. I mean, the Ruinous Blight's neat, but having my own little army of skeletons sounds pretty rad. Wait, isn't this the entrance? Huh. Yeah, it is. Game was like, upgrade your shit. Upgrade your shit. Okay, actually, maybe I should go upgrade my shit. In particular, I'm going to upgrade my gun. Glasswood branch. Nope. Make this better. Well, if I'm gonna dick around with it, at least it's fully upgraded. Wonder what the other one.
Breath held. Your soul is small. We feel the pressure. We won. We did not foresee this. A debt of knowledge. We concede. A question like we would run, whisper in the fields, lift the hill. We did once. New sweet peas bloom, vengeance denied, squandered. This cannot be. We spoke of growth. We speak of freedom when the hand still clasps. Wake now.
Yeah, I mean, that's really the question, is can Sapadal, 68, okay, see, I want this for the crit. Can Sapadal actually, like, can you chill the fuck out if I release you? Because that's the question. You know, actually, since we made it all the way back to the camp, we'll wrap up here. We'll wrap up. Get a save. We'll continue on in the next part. I think it makes sense. Because I don't know how much longer this is going to be.